Excited. I'm hoping my volume is working tonight because yesterday it didn't on one of my pieces of material. So tonight, Live at 5 with Amy is about boosting your business in just 2 minutes. Doesn't that sound great? What I realized is that a lot of people that I'm working with are kind of lost in the woods when it comes to some of the basics of business because they want to do everything just right, which I love because the business that they're sharing is so close to their heart and it means so much to them. It's serving people that are suffering or struggling or challenged with something that they want to help them with, right? So this is going to help you tremendously. If you have 20 minutes a day, you can do 10 follow-ups because I'm going to teach you to do the 2-minute follow-up. And as you know, follow-up is something I had to really get more consistent about before I saw my business take off. When I wasn't as consistent following up with people, my business didn't grow as much. And once I started being consistent and using this formula, it skyrocketed, which is what we all want, right? So we know the fortune is in the follow-up. What can you do quickly and authentically to connect with the people that you're trying to serve? And the first is to be prompt. Strike while the iron is hot. We are all so busy and we get tons of messages. We're on these things all the time, right? We're sitting here all day on these things and messages are popping up here and there. I will tell you, even if I'm really interested in something, it's probably going to slip my mind. I love it when people follow up with me. How they follow up is what's critical. But I love it when I'm like, yeah, I saw that yesterday. I meant to respond. I can't believe I missed that. So be prompt and make sure that when you do, it's within 48 hours. Okay. So that is a great way. If you've got 4 people you need to follow up with, put them on your calendar. So you know, hey, I'm going to follow up with her in 2 days. I'm going to follow up with him in 2 days. So he knows I'm here to answer those questions. Next is to personalize it. Don't just send robotic messages. We are so beyond that in 2023, right? Make sure that you know what's going on in their life. Be a human on the internet. Be somebody who's really having a relationship because that's what we should be building with people. And the key here isn't to be icky about it like, hey, babe, unless that's totally you. Hey, babe, saw you outside today. So cool. Have you thought about buying more oils? No. Just be like, oh my gosh, how is the baby? Up all night? Wow, that is tough. I feel you. How are you doing? Right? And I know how busy you are. I know how tired you are. I just wanted to make sure I circled back and answered your question that you had. If you need anything, let me know. Right? And it's got to be personalized. Truly engage with them. And that's going to take some back and forth. You want to make it a valuable exchange, right? You want them to feel seen, heard, educated, entertained, enlightened, something. You don't want it to just be, hey, what's up? Me too, right? Hey, I know you love the West Wing, and we were just talking about that the other day. I saw that it's on Max now, and there aren't any commercials. Check it out. That's saying, I see you, I know you, and this is something you expressed interest in. I'm going to touch back with you and share. I thought of you when I saw this, right? Next is to clear call to action. I wanted to get you the information you had asked about. I'll follow up again tomorrow and see if I've answered all of your questions. What time is best for you? If you want to meet by Zoom, would you prefer tomorrow at 2 or Thursday at 3? Right? Give them choices. The last thing anybody wants is like, well, you pick the restaurant, right? They want to be guided. And they might say, look, I'm not ready to talk right now. And just say, great, no problem. I totally understand. I'll check back in a week, whatever it is. Or if you're interested in joining the 14-day reset, I want you to check out the Facebook group. I've added you. I'll add you once you get your order. I've added you to the preview group. I'm going to see tomorrow what you thought about that. I'm interested in your thoughts. Tell me what you think about the format, right? That is, I check out this group and I'll check back in with you tomorrow. So a clear call to action. And when you do this, remember, the magic isn't in the first impression. In fact, what we're generally doing in business is sales. And sales are a minimum of 17 touches before somebody's like, you know what? I do think I want that lotion. I just got Necessaire's lotion, their body serum, their retinol serum, and their lotion. I had been looking at that, I'm embarrassed to say, for a year. And I finally bit the bullet and tried it. And I was right. It's amazing. But it took me seeing it over and over and over again. Multiple influencers were sharing it before I felt like, you know what? I've got the bandwidth to order it and check it out. I can actually use it. I'm not buying new lotion when I have 87 lotions lined up. And I'm going to treat myself to this and see if it really works. And I wanted to check it out for you guys too. But it took a lot of touches, even though I was absolutely interested the first time. If Necessaire had stopped sending me emails, if the influencers had stopped messaging it, I absolutely would have forgotten about it. And I would have missed this opportunity to have great lotion. I know that might sound crazy to some of you, but when you have dry skin, lotion is magic. And honestly, self-care is lotion sometimes, right? Just feeling hydrated after a hot bath feels incredible. So that's an example. And I bet you can think of an example in your life where you do the same thing, right? Yeah, I saw that restaurant, or I saw that outfit, or I saw that product a lot and I thought about it, but I didn't think about pulling the trigger until she said, la, la, la. That's what convinced me. And that's our job. If we really want to serve our audience, if we really want to help people, it is responsible to follow up. And you have 2 minutes per person to do this process, right? If you do 10 follow-ups a day, your business is going to grow, period. End of conversation. If you use this 2-minute technique, you're going to be set. And I can't wait to hear how it works for you because it has exploded my businesses. I hope this was helpful. I'm trying to get into the nitty gritty of the questions that you guys ask. And I love you so much. I'm so glad you're here and I can't wait to see you back here tomorrow